Who are they, the foreign investors? How easy is to do business in Kazakhstan? What investment projects are being implemented? What areas of Kazakhstan's economy are attractive for investment? Watch business opportunities on Kazakh TV and meet successful foreign investors working in Kazakhstan.
Animal breeding, as well as any activity in the field of agriculture, is a rather complicated type of business which is subject to many risks. Nevertheless, the development of this segment is very important in the economy of the state, which cares about national security, including food security. Cattle breeders are assisted by scientists and industrialists, including those who produce special food additives, so-called concentrates, or even the so-called combined fodder, which is able to completely replace all other types of food for domestic animals. Basically, it is a mixture of grains and components with a high content of protein, vitamins, and all sorts of microelements. Vitamin Company from Germany supplies modern fodder for all types of farm animals. A German investor who actively conquers the European market has built a compound fodder plant in Kazakhstan in 2014. The latest smart technologies are used at the enterprise near Kokshetau.
Добрый день.
Good afternoon. My name is Sergey Milenko. I'm director of Vitamin Fodder Factory. Well, I invite you to our company. As you have already understood, our company is engaged in the production of mixed fodders. We produce product for poultry, for cattle, pig, all breeding animals in agriculture. We work, of course, with large enterprises, with small retail and private farmsteads. We manufacture products for everyone. Our production building is behind me. It has 7 floors. Each of the 7 floors has the equipment for the production of modern quality mixed fodders according to the European technology. Along the business correspondence, the first leader makes mandatory daily express control of all production processes. During yesterday, we have produced 55 tons, 800 kilograms of products. We have prepared them for shipment to Russia, to our Kazakh enterprises. Well, the total volume is 55 tons. Today, vehicles will leave for shipment of this production to clients. And now our team has arrived. It is necessary to start the working day from the meeting. Good day. Here is our team, which is engaged in supplying and selling the products of our factory. Vanya and Olesya work in supplies. These are 2 specialists who are engaged in the supply of raw materials, the purchase and supply of raw materials. Zhenya is our great manager. Shows super results. Alexander Ivanovich, our zoo technician, is now engaged in one interesting enterprise. The enterprise has 300 animals, and the company has very smart development plans. They want to reach 500. Alexander Ivanovich develops technology for them. This is the room number 1. There are 90 cows here. It is the biggest. There are 2 groups here. Here, the biggest one, it is suitable for the delivery room. The company pays special attention to the creation of healthy and attractive food for livestock, which will allow the peasants to grow animals that are strong and resistant to infections and stress. That is why, according to the specialists of the company, it is important to provide young animals with a balanced feed. So-called pre-starter feeds are designed for it. They strengthen the immune system and stimulate the development of intensive metabolism. As an additional service, the farm is offered with zoo technical services. Our zoo technicians, specialists are constantly tested, trained in European countries. That is, all the new available knowledge and technologies that are being developed in Europe, almost all of them are transferred here. This is a sample of our product. We produce pre-starter food for piglets, for chickens, well, and for calves. In addition, of course, we produce mixed fodder and concentrate for other animal species. Here are samples of our products of different designs and different granules. What do I want to say about our products? We make expensive products. Well, it turns out expensive. This is due to the fact that we use very good, high-quality raw materials. Well, of course, it gives the result. We have specialists. Alexander Ivanovich specializes on cattle. He goes to farms, explains, and tells how to use everything. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you. And I invite you to the production site. Raw materials come to the factory two ways, by road or rail. For this purpose, special ways for cargo trains were made here. The shipment of finished products is made the same way. Here we have auto and railway reception. Here we load and unload cars, and the unloading of the railway wagons also takes place. Railway scales, dead end. At this dead end, we can receive up to 8 railway wagons and load 2 wagons. These are our silos. Here we store raw materials, something that can become caked or has high oil content. There are cone bottoms to ensure that the products are not caked. Here we receive the oil, sunflower oil, which is very necessary for the production of mixed fodders. And now we'll go to the warehouse where our raw materials are stored. During the process of production of mixed fodders, we use about 100 different raw materials. We use our grain made in Kazakhstan. You can see the geography of supplies. Here, for example, milk serum produced by Interfit, Moscow. Then the European hemoglobin. This is what we use in our production. Greetings. Hello. Hello. This is our deputy director for production, Yuri Kuchinsky. Natasha is the head of the warehouse. She's the boss here. And now we are in our main production building. Here we have all the equipment for the production of mixed fodders. The best of the European manufacturer. The technology of production of mixed fodder seems simple at the first glance, like the components just need to be mixed, and everything will be in the best possible form. But in fact, you need the most rigorous scrupulousness. Every kind of fodder is weighed to a milligram. The production line from the leading company from Switzerland allows to observe the maximum dosage. At the moment we are producing bird fodder. The raw material, which is in the bunkers, moves along these dispensers, reaches the main scales where it is weighed. After the weighing, the raw material goes to the crushing. It goes down the mechanism. It goes up. After that, it enters the crusher. After that goes to the mixing. It goes to the mixing floor. Also, all kinds of vitamins and the right ingredients for poultry are added there. After that, the finished product is packed into sacks. We automatically control the whole process. Please, let's go to the dispatch center of the plant. Our dispatcher, his name is Avadi. He makes a fodder for poultry, which I have now told you about. Sitting behind this monitor, he completely manages the entire technological process of the plant. In the control room, everything's done in a military way, exactly as instructed. Everything should correspond to the recipes calibrated in German laboratories, which were developed by experts, so-called optimizers. They are in charge of a strict quality control system, and before they load ready recipes into a single information program, they evaluate the quality of each batch of raw materials that goes to the plant. This is despite the fact that it has already been analyzed at the production laboratory and in the independent accredited laboratories of Kokshetau and Stade. Performance enhancers send us the recipe from Germany. We go into the basic data, choose the instructions for mixing and type the article of this feed, 64029. Then click the search button. We find the necessary food and choose the tonnage we need. Today we produce 10 tons of this feed. As we see from this table, all components are added automatically. This chart has already been calculated by performance enhancers. Various additives are also added to the feed. That is, we have micro, macro additives. That is also micro, macro balance, as you can see. These items are used to add different types of premixes, like soda, salt, that is, additives that improve the taste of food. Now let's go to the highest point of our factory. The main building of the enterprise has several tiers. Each has its own equipment, from silence to crushers and separators. All of them are managed from a single center with the help of high technologies. Here we have equipment for the distribution of incoming raw materials through bunkers. Below us, there are 24 bunkers for raw materials. This machine is called Rasiv. It sifts the entire structure, all the raw materials that enter the crusher. Thanks to this machine, small components are sifted. They are put out without washing into the dust. They can go right away to mixing, and larger components enter the crusher, where the process of crushing, grinding, and bringing to the desired structure takes place. Let's go outside to look at the wonderful views. I like the amazing view here. We have not rested for a very long time. Here we enjoy a magnificent view of Burma. Our parent company is called Vitamin GmbH, located in Germany in the city of Hamm. These are our investors. Initially, we started the project in 2008. We were lucky that the same year our state launched a program through Agrofinance to support the development and processing in enterprises. We managed to collect a set of documents, submitted them, and received equipment for leasing. Thus, we managed to build this magnificent plant. The project cost 1,200 million tenge. Out of them, Agrofinance invested 800 million tenge in leasing equipment, while the rest is the money of our investor and founder. We go to the finished goods warehouse, where we store our finished products. This is our sack tear, ready-made feed, which is currently produced for poultry, packed in sacks and stacked. The guys put the bag on the sack tear and get exactly 25 kilograms. Pallet wrapping machine, which wraps ready feed, stacked 1 ton per pallet. In particular, we now see food, which is ready for shipment to Russia. After it is wrapped, it is delivered to the preparation and shipment zone. Upon the arrival of the motor vehicle, strictly 20 tons are loaded onto the vehicles and sent to the client. We track the delivery to the client very strictly. Firstly, we examine the truck. It should be in a safe condition, without any breaks. To release a high-quality feed, it is necessary to deliver it even more qualitatively to the consumer. We are currently tracking the arrival of vehicles that will take the finished products. We will put it on a weight basis to weigh this vehicle. Then it will get into the loading area of the finished product. The machine goes to the balance for weighing. After that, it is loaded with the finished products for delivery to Pavlodar. The enterprise carefully follows all stages of activity, including the weight of transport. It is controlled before and after bags with mixed fodder have been loaded in it. The factory's stock of finished products holds more than 400 tons of feed. Well, here we see that our vehicles, which were weighed and sent to the loading zone, finally got into this zone. We put it for loading. This is our manager, Alla, who will now load the necessary goods to our vehicle. We receive the request for a warehouse access. Under this request, we ship products to the machines that come. On the guard post, we are told by the radio that the vehicle drove up, and we start weighing. By this machine was weighed by second manager Natalia. Then we go further according to this request. The car drives up to the warehouse. We accept the car. The driver is told to uncover the car. We look at the condition of the car. Further, if the condition is normal, we do the loading. Cars are checked no less carefully. There should be no dirt, cracks, through which moisture could leak, because all this can damage feed even after it is packed in bags. So girls, let's sign some documents. Who wants to bring me some tea? Me? Here we have a finance department, and this is our accounting department. Lera deals with all the expense documents, works with clients. Here are Marina and Olya, while girls are working with the tax on the VAT return. Well, okay, girls, see you later. The day is ending, but I have another meeting with our longtime partner, the supplier of grain. We want to meet and talk about further matters. The director meets with important clients and reliable partners personally. This, he believes, is important for maintaining long-term business relations. Our company is located 8 kilometers away from the city. Roughly speaking, somewhere around 30 minutes drive. This is what we have to drive every day. For our employees, of course, there is a delivery. Every morning there is a minibus that picks up people from home and brings them to work. Similarly, the vehicle goes to the houses in the evening. The enterprise is very conveniently located because we are on a bypass road around the city. It is 200 kilometers to Petropavlovsk and 300 kilometers to Astana from here. We are just in the middle between the center and the north. Oleg Nikolaevich, greetings. I want to drink coffee. Well, let's go. Let's have a cup of coffee. Oleg Nikolaevich, here we sit. Remember from which year we began to work with him? Since 2014, as the plant was launched. It was the very first supply of grain. And now he's our most reliable, best partner, supplier of raw materials. Supplier of wheat, barley for the plant. The plant indirectly stimulates the activities of small and medium-sized businesses in the agricultural sector. A striking example is the head of the peasant farm and the baker Oleg Sergienko, in the past a pilot of civil aviation. He has been sowing wheat for a long time, and several years ago he even started deep processing of raw materials. I purchased equipment and extruder and introduced a kind of popcorn from wheat, a product that is assimilated by agricultural animals several times better than grain in its pure form. We are located nearby, somewhere in a radius of 40 kilometers from the enterprise. Very convenient logistics. Interesting fact is that we are producers of agricultural products, and the feed mill is a producer of a finished product. That is, we bypass the intermediary chain and we work directly with the manufacturer producer. Having such a partner, I do not really want to change relationships and look for someone else. It's a long-term partnership. Production capacity of the plant near Kokshetau is 15 tons per hour. More than 36,000 tons of mixed fodders is made annually at the enterprise. An investor from Germany is ready to double production, thus ensuring the needs of the Kazakhstan market. Well, now our working day has come to an end. We held several meetings, met with our customers and suppliers. I would like to thank you for being with us. Until next time, bye.
До новых встреч. До свидания.